Episode 85. We are nearing that 100 episode milestone. Will these comics make good film and television shows? Let's find out. We got Justice League versus Kong versus Godzilla. We got Blade and we got Titans. Let's check them out right now. Alright, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thank you for spending time with me. I am your host, Frank Zanca. I'm an award-winning screenwriter, novelist, and comic book writer. And we are going to talk about whether these comics make good film and television shows. And you know how the plot works, and see if it actually is a little bit cinematic. Or if anybody can jump right into a film. And I know obviously little changes have to be made, but the overall structure, does it work for film and television? Is it even good? Let's find out. But before we do, remember to give me a like and subscribe. I am trying to grow the channel out, so give me a thumbs up if you can by the end of this. And subscribe, ring the little bell if you can as well. We also, if you're looking for anything that I've written, I am on Amazon if you just type in Frank Zanca. Plus, I have my Vampire Mob set in 1950s Hollywood. It's my comic book. Issues 1 and issues 2. We're in late pledge. We were successfully on Kickstarter. We were funded. The description below has the link if you want to check that. It's on Fund My Comic. That's the campaign is on. It's not on Kickstarter anymore. It's now on that offshoot website. All right, so let's jump right into Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong. I believe there's one issue left of this. So we are on issue 6. So the last time we saw these characters, they were all over the place. We had Godzilla fighting the Kraken of Atlantis near the dome, breaking the dome of Atlantis, about to kill a bunch of people. They chained him down there. Kong was on Skull Island with Ollie, and Ollie was fighting a whole bunch of ninjas from the Assassin Clan, plus the League of Assassins. Plus, we had all of the Legion of Doom, who Toyman was the one that brought all these guys over, all the they call them Titans, even though it's weird because there's Titans in DC as well, but we'll just call them the monsters. But then on top of that, we have, now nobody can find Toyman, but Lex is getting into his mech suit, which is Mecha Godzilla, which is how we left him last time, and Cheetah and Black Manta are kind of running the Legion of Doom right now, waiting for Lex to get his shit together. All right, so meanwhile, Superman got badly hurt. It is in a stasis tube because he tried to save Shazam because Shazam was being a little reckless, and Lois is basically sitting at his side this entire time. So we have a lot of stuff going on, and they're introducing characters here and there. Supergirl's been all over the place as well. So for 6 issues, a lot has happened. There's been a lot going on. So we start out with a little conference room where Cyborg's, giving his dissertation about what's going on, so everybody can kind of catch up. And Aquaman says, "Well, we have repaired the dome, but Godzilla's still down there. We have nth metal chaining his leg right now, so he's stuck down there." And they do that. Then they show Kong on Skull Island, and now Ollie is out of there, but Kong is still there. But Grodd was also there trying to mind control him. So we have a lot going on there too. So we got Grodd that just entered the fray as well. Batman goes to check on Superman, who's still in the stasis tube, and Lois is still sitting there next to him, which is pretty cool. But he says, "I'll go meet you there." But Lois wakes up and Superman is gone. Oh no! No, don't be gone. And I can't believe there's still... Nicole Maines cannot write. She is an actress. And they keep giving her stuff to write. What are you doing, man? I guess they just want to lose money, I guess. So anyway, there's Black Manta and Cheetah and Giganta and all that stuff. They're all, the whole Legion of Doom is hanging out of it. You see the Penguin kind of looking towards camera, etc. And here comes Mecha Godzilla. being piloted by Lex, going right past the Daily Planet. Good shit, man. I mean, I'm laughing at it because it's absurd, but it's cool too. I mean, I got a good 2-page spread of Mechagodzilla, going past the Superman monument there. Come on, man. It's cool. But now we have Jaegers. We're going to bring Jaegers into this. We're going to have a full Pacific Rim thing going on. We have the Bat Jaeger. Hell yeah! And it's being powered by Flash and Cyborg with Batman at the controls. Come on, man. This is awesome. This is awesome. So now we have Bat Jaeger versus Mechagodzilla with some other of the Monster Titans on the thing. We have Wonder Woman flying. We have this is the next part. We have all the Green Lanterns show up. Watch this shit. So all the Green Lanterns show up and they become a Zord. What the fuck? So, look at the limbs. Each one of the Green Lanterns is making up a separate limb. So they're a Zord. They are literally the Power Rangers. I couldn't make this shit up. So, I mean, then we have Hawkgirl and I think it's Hawkman going, beating up some shit on the side there. Wow. If this doesn't feel epic, man, at this point. So you have Damian in Red Hood, whose ship turns into a transformer. I forgot what Japanese toys had that, where the planes would then turn into things with guns. There was a thing like that. So anyway, we have some more Monster Titan action with Hawkgirl. And yeah, see, the thing is firing. The bat thing is firing. So we have... Then Supergirl shows up and bitch slaps Donna Troy. She's like, Wonder Woman's like, what the hell you doing? And then Kong shows up with Grodd. Oh. So we got this stuff going on, and we have now a struggle between a mind-controlled Kara, and we have the Green Lantern Zord punching Kong in the face. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! But Kong ain't having it, man. He's like, hell no. And he rips off the arm that's controlled by Guy Gardner and throws it on the side. Now Guy Gardner's on the ground. Uh-oh, not looking good for Guy. So they go over to try to save him, and nope. Grodd steps on his head. And they're saying that he's dead. They're saying Guy Gardner is dead. I can't see that happening. Aquaman shows up. Hell yeah. Please shave that shit, man. Show me the regular Aquaman, because you're actually acting like Aquaman here. So we have a face-off with Grodd and Aquaman and the rest of the team behind. And yep, he's not gonna fare well. So now we have the whole rest of the team show up. We have the Bat Jaeger fighting Mechagodzilla. We got Kong getting involved, but nope, there's Beast Boy. Hell yeah, here comes Beast Boy. That's why I don't want to say Titans, because we got that Titans going on. But then we have Gar become another King Kong. So I don't know. We have all this fight shit going on, and Green Arrow tries to hit Grodd. Doesn't work. He grabs it. But nope, they take off the helmet. They shoot the helmet off of Grodd. And now all the mind control stuff is done. Uh-oh. Grodd's in trouble now. He better run. So now we got big other Titans coming out. And then we switch to the ocean. And we have Godzilla stuck in the ground there, but he gets a visit, yes he does, from Superman, and he's like, we ain't done yet. So I don't know how he got back to the way he was, but okay, so he's like, we have unfinished business, baby. Whoa, man. That's all. I was reading this thing going, wow, all the way through this thing. This is amazing. If this would make an amazing movie, I go see it. I would go see it no matter how cheesy. Now, you could say this is all cheese. Absolutely, you can say this is all cheese, but it's awesome. It's epic. And there's just a lot of stuff going on. You're wondering, is Guy alive? They're saying he's dead, but they can't kill Grant Carter. No. I guess we're going to get killed by anybody. I guess Grant is the one. I don't know. But yeah, we got Jaegers. We got Transformers. We got all this stuff going on. It's massive, man. It's massive. I love it. I love it. Everybody hates it, but I love it. I think it's great. All right, let's jump into the Titans. This is written by Tom Taylor. So this is coming off the Beast World thing, of which I didn't read any of it. I don't read events anymore. It's just a waste of money. It's a waste of time. None of them are any good, and I didn't like even the parts of Beast World I read. I didn't like. So, but now, see, the funny part is that Tom Taylor forgets the shit that he wrote prior. Like, even I stopped collecting Nightwing because the whole thing with Heartless, he never finished the storyline. He's a writer that doesn't like to finish his own storylines. So Titan started, so this is number 9. So in issue 1, he had the Flash get killed. And then he came back in time to warn himself. And he forgot about that storyline completely. That's just gone. That thing doesn't even exist anymore. So, I mean, I don't understand why he keeps forgetting about his own storylines. But now we're into a new storyline where Raven's bad self is now taking control of her personality, and she's meeting secretly with Trigon, which is her father, and they're preparing for this whole takeover. But we start out with, like, this council of all the supernaturals, including the Spectre. I don't know why Garneth is in there, or Gathna. He's from... I thought all those guys were dead. So I don't know. Those are all the Green Lantern guys. We got the Phantom Stranger. We got the Wizard from Shazam. We got Hera, I guess, from Themyscira. And the High Father, I think that he's from, like, the Apocalypse stuff, like the New Gods and stuff. But anyway, they're all meeting because they know something bad is coming. The evil winged black creature or something like that. The black winged queen or whatever else is coming. And they're all preparing for that. And then we switch over to this because of what happened with Gar, the world doesn't like the Titans, but yet they saved a whole bunch of people from this natural event crisis. All the people that have been saved are giving their interviews saying how great the Titans are, etc. They're like, yes, they're amazing. And everybody's like, where's Gar? Well, Flash sent them home. He said he was better off he wasn't there. And the Flash's like, well, I didn't say he had to go home completely. I just said maybe it's time for a break. So meanwhile, there's Trigon sitting on his throne, and he's talking to his other son. And his other son's feeling a little bit jealous. And he's like, shut the hell up. I will kick you in the head. And, because he's trying to badmouth Raven and, trying to seed things into Trigon about the Titans, maybe having too much power, etc. And this other dude shows up and he says, did you just pit your two daughter and son against one another? And he's like, maybe. A little sibling ineptitude could be good. So then we switch over to Peacemaker. And we have this guy. It says boss on this thing. It's like the Bureau of something. Bureau of Seniority. Of Sovereignty. Whatever. But anyway, it's just boss. And the Peacemaker saying, you're on the side of the good guys. And they're about to go into Waller's office. But don't worry, we are the good guys. He keeps telling them over and over again until the next page. Where literally they pop the door open and she's talking to a demon. And they're like, yeah, we'll just come back later. I thought that was funny. So, hat off to Tom Taylor. That was a funny scene. You got me on that one. And she's like, I'm going to have to do some explaining on that one. He's like, I have to take care of the Titans. You need to handle it for me. And all. And she's like, you're giving me orders? And he's like, well, if you don't, then I'm going to destroy the world. And she's like, I want the carrot, not the stick. And she's like, he keeps saying, I'm going to take the carrot. I don't know. You keep giving me the stick, but I'm not going to do shit till you give me the carrot. And I forgot what he said here. The presidency. And she's like, well, I don't know about all that because I like the semblance of power, not the real power, or not, I guess she thinks that the presidency is not really power. So they go back to Titan's Tower, and there's still a whole bunch of protesters there. They go inside, and Gar's feeling all bad. Starfire say to Raven, why don't you go talk to him? She's like, me? She's like, yeah, you guys are like dating, right? Go handle your boyfriend. She's like, oh, okay. Because remember, it's not really her. So she's trying to play act the other Raven. So she knocks on, I don't know what the hell that is. But he's in some kind of cocoon or whatever, and he comes out. She's like, no, don't worry about it. You're awesome. I'll take all your pain away and everything. He's like, I don't know about that. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry. I'll take it all away. And so she kind of fucks with his head a little bit there. That's a really nice page, actually. So, yeah. I don't know how she messes with him, but she does. And then we have Donna Troy talking to Hermes, and he's like, you're the only one that can see me. And Flash walks in because she's like, I'm moving so fast nobody can see me. And Flash walks in and he goes, hi, Hermes. He's like, let's go for a race. So they go out for a race. We got a few funny things. I just did my review on Dylan Dog, so if you haven't seen that, I think it's the episode prior to this one. So all of a sudden, we have this big portal because he's trying to warn her about the coming of the black-winged queen or whatever, and she sucks him into the portal, and she's like, what'd you just do, Raven? He's like, oh, it wasn't. It was really a demon in disguise, so, don't believe anything that he says. And they're like, oh, okay, and that's where it ends. So we got a lot of good stuff going on. I like in this one a lot. I know that we've seen Raven go evil, this is not the first time, probably not the fifth time, but I like the whole setup. It's got, the Waller thing. I know that Waller's everywhere right now, but it's got some really interesting stuff going on, and I'm liking it. So, and I think even in the Titan show, she went evil, but I like how they're doing this one, and I'm glad that the whole Beast World thing is finally over. All right, so let's go into Blade. This is by, I think it's Brian Hill. So this started out on a high note, and then it's continuously gone down. He was fighting the Adana, but he accidentally let her out, and so he freed her. So it was all a setup for him. And then there was one blade that could kill her, and then he ended up stealing the blade from this speeding train, which Doctor Strange kind of helped him. But then he went to go fight her, and she literally just took the blade from him. So now she has the one thing that could kill her. She's in possession of it, and kind of just tossed him away like he was nothing. And meanwhile, then he goes to hell, which I really hate that they're sending all these street level characters to hell. But anyway, he goes to hell, and he brings back the ghost of the girl that's helping him, and his ex is also, she's like helped him with the weapons and stuff like that. She was like a weapons dealer or whatever, but she was helping him, and now she's possessed by a demon, and she's wearing this amulet to keep it at bay. But yeah, so there's a whole bunch of stuff going on. So we start out with a vampire talking to a woman. He's like, there's a lot of bad people around here. And he's like, oh, no, there's no bad people here. And Blade's like, yeah, you're one of them, get out. And he throws him out the window.
he's not a vampire, he's a werewolf. So yeah, so he ends up, like any cat, falling on his feet. And he gets run over. And Blade's like, you can answer some questions for me? Because I want to find the Adana. So they got him tied to a chair. Werewolf tied to a chair. I don't know about all that. So there's the ghost that he brought back from hell. And he's like, don't worry, we don't have to question him. I'll just suck the stuff out of his brain. And that's what he does. He's like, I will give you the Vulcan mind meld. And yeah, so there's the two girls. And the other one that doesn't have the headband is his ex. And he's like, well, did you get the answer? He's like, yeah, I got the answer. What about him? Well, I think he's insane now because I scrambled his brain so much. And the guy's just like, kill me. Kill me. I can't live like this. I can't do it. And she's like, don't look. And he just slices the thing's head off. And that's the end of that. And they're like, he's like, I'm going to go kill the Adana now. And, he says, I apologize because he killed the ghost, which sent him to hell. And he's like, yeah, I'm really sorry about killing you there, man. Sorry about all that. My bad, bro. And then the guy's like, well, you had to do what you had to do, whatever. So, yeah. There's him chopping off heads. So, yeah, so they continue their talk, and he's like, I don't think you're going to be able to beat her, and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, well, I got to try. But how are we going to do it? Because the only time she's going to come out of hiding is if she's not getting the amount of attention. So he's like, well, how do I get the attention of everything evil so she doesn't have the attention? And he's like, I think I have an idea. So he goes back to Shania there, whatever her name is, Satana, or however you say her name. And she's like, I want everybody to come after me. And she's like, all right, I'll figure it out. And, okay, let me know. I'll give you a call once it's done. So she gives him an idea about how to do it. So she ends up sending him to this library. It's like the supernatural library or the dark library. And he's like, Interloper, how dare! You've broken all of our rules to do this. You've broken our pact. And I will hunt you down and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, yeah, you don't have to worry about it because I'm going to kill you. He's like, no, you can't kill me. That's against the rules. He's like, yeah, I know. That's why I'm here. I'm here to break every rule. So he kills him, and then he blows up the entire library. So apparently he's now, of course, broken every pact there is with the supernatural. And Doctor Strange summons up to talk to Satana, and he's like, why did you give him the thing? And she's like, oh, nobody read those books anyway. And she's like, I'm very interested to see what happens now. He's like, he can't beat her. He's like, yeah, I know, but I want to see the fight anyway. So all these guys are like, this is bad. We can't do this. You have to do something, Adana. You have to. And she's like, you giving me orders? And she basically blows him up, ignites him on fire. And she's like, all right, I'll go fight him and kill the Daywalker if you're making me get up. I'm missing all my shows because of you guys. The Price is Right is on, and I'm going to miss it because I got to go kill the Daywalker. Whatever, man. So anyway, let's do a recap. Blade, it just overstayed its welcome for me. This story is just dragging and dragging and dragging. This got a little better. The whole Dracula thing where he got Dracula's power, I didn't like any of it, man. So I'm waiting to find. This is going to finally be concluded on issue 10. This was a 5-6 issue story, and that's it. They've just dragged this thing on, and it's feeling like it. Titans, yeah, I really like this. It's been really good, especially like them walking into the room with
with a demon there. And Godzilla, Kong, and Justice League is amazing! It's amazing! Come on! You can't say that shit's not epic. Alright, well that's it for me, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope I was entertaining. Thank you for spending time with me. And yeah, tell me what you guys are reading, or if you're hating this thing like everybody else and I'm just silly. Also, remember to give me the thumbs up, give me the like, the whole bit. And if you're not subscribed, why the hell not? It's free. Come on, I'm trying to grow the channel out. Ring that bell. And if you can, help me support Lords of LA. Again, the description below has the link. So check that out as well. It's my vampire mob set in 1950s Hollywood. And yeah, it's definitely a mature book. It's got plenty of blood, sex, and fangs, with a special appearance by Marilyn Monroe. Since it does take place in the 50s, we have plenty of Tommy guns, and now we have a Werepanther in the next one. You can get both issue 1 and issue 2. They're 48 pages each. And I only have like 6-7 pages left to do, and that's it. All right, so also check out some of my other videos. And Mark Spears and I, who does covers for Spawn and Power Rangers, etc., Vampirella, he and I are working on a classic monsters card game called Myth Lords. And yeah, I just sent my files in to get samples so I can get reviews, and then we're going to be launching that in the next I think we're doing in May, so month and a half, and we're going to be ready to launch. All right, thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I will see you on the next one. Check out some of my other videos. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.